The definition of love is an intense feeling of deep affection. And I guess if I attempted to describe the way I feel about you, it would sound something like that. I've never been particularly skilled at describing my feelings, and I guess you already know that, so I'll just stick to the textbook idea of affection. I'm not writing this because I can't say I love you in person. In fact, I have many times. But many times I've also attempted to further explain this 3-word phrase that seems to carry so much meaning. And whenever we're together and I'm looking into your eyes, I just want to say how much you mean to me. So maybe if I have the chance to write all this down, I'll be able to express my deep affection for you more eloquently. The first time I realized I loved you, we were lying in the grass behind your house. I looked over at you and you looked so beautiful, but in a different way than I'd ever seen before. Every single part of you seemed to somehow fit, and I felt like the luckiest guy in the world. Do you remember that 4th of July when we snuck out? We found this empty soccer field and lay down in the grass, watching the sky. The colors dancing above our eyes, holding each other's hands, but I barely even looked at the fireworks. My eyes were trained on you, as you looked up in wonder. Not to say we're always perfect. Sometimes we fight. Okay, more than sometimes, but even that's somehow okay. There's something special about how we can fall apart, and no matter what, we always find our way back to each other. Before I met you, I always tried to see the world rationally. I tried to simplify life into patterns and numbers, convince myself that everything could be explained. But ever since I met you, I've learned that some things can't be explained. They just are. Even the simplest things become breathtaking when you're there. So I guess maybe that's why I love you. When I asked you about the first time you fell in love, you said it was a lot like a loud crash. You didn't realize how deafening the sound was until you stepped away. As the ringing faded, you remembered what silence felt like, and you finally realized how much noise can hurt. And that night, we wandered down the road, and the streetlights silhouetted our bodies perfectly. I wanted to take a picture, but you wouldn't let me. You said you wanted this exact moment to be only in our minds. Forever. I've concluded that maybe I should just stick to saying I love you, because somehow those 3 syllables feel like the best way to express everything I've attempted to explain in this letter. So... I love you.